So here's the shredded sinew ready to be used. And here's a bunch of scrap. Pretty useless for the back of a bow, but this is what this glue is made out of. This is cooked at a temperature it's kept below boiling at all times. Boiling weakens it. It's covered in a pot and basically cooked for about 10-12 hours and then poured off through screens, filtered out to get pretty much the best glue you're going to find anywhere. This glue right here is cut about 2-to-1, or maybe 15% glue dried and 85% water. And that's just for sizing the back. So we're going to brush on a layer of this thin glue. Put this aside and let it dry. And then I'm going to thicken this glue. For the actual backing. Okay, everything's ready to go here. Sizing is dried. Glue is ready. About the consistency of a light table syrup. It's been said before, that's a good way to describe the good consistency. I weighed the sinew to get about the same amount on either side, even though I'm going to stagger it a little across the middle. This first layer that's going to go on, and a couple layers, is 32 grams total, a little over an ounce. I'm going to let this season for 1 week, and then I'm going to add one more layer after that. Let's not forget to string this backwards. So now that it's weighed too, I want to soak this for maybe 10 minutes or so. So here we go. To brush out the sinew, straight as can be, to get off any little fibers. I do want this early layer staggered, so none of these ends quite line up in the same spot and we don't have a weak area. For the last layer, I'm just going to put on a thick mat without the staggering. I'm making sure to get plenty of backing over the handle too, because it is going to be a somewhat working handle. Also, you can have as much sinew here as you want. It's not going to slow down the speed of the bow because the weight's not in the tips. You can have as much weight as you want here. And we'll use some small bundles to fill in the small areas, overlapping a bit. Can crown the middle a little bit. What we do want is about the same amount of sinew on either side so the bow doesn't develop any twist. On to the next bundles.